Hi, this is Second Story Garage. I'm Quentin Young, and I'm here with Danielle from Danielle Ate the Sandwich.
What up?
Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
So you're from Fort Collins, and you have a lot of fans here in Colorado and beyond. And this week is an exciting week for you because you just released a new album.
Oh,
Can
yeah.
you tell us about that? It's got a very cool story, so tell us about it.
I just released my 5th studio album. It is called The Drawing Back of Curtains, and it is similar to the folky style of my other records, but this actually is the soundtrack to a documentary film which I was hired to write for some friends in L.A.
Now, the documentary is about an artist, and you were just telling me some interesting things about that artist. Yeah.
Let me retell you some more interesting things.
As if we hadn't talked about that.
The documentary itself is called Packed in a Trunk, The Lost Art of Edith Lake Wilkinson. So it's about the artist Edith Lake Wilkinson, who was born in the very late 1800s and painted for the first half of her life, and then was put away in an insane asylum, and all of her worldly possessions and paintings were packed in a trunk. I was going to say put in a trunk, but that wouldn't be appropriate because the film isn't called Put in a Trunk, it's called Packed in a Trunk. And so the film centers around her family, who has since uncovered these trunks full of her artwork, and they're telling her story, what happened to her, and why was she put away in an insane asylum, and also bringing to light the power and potential in her work, and returning her back to Provincetown, Massachusetts, which is where she studied art and where she really thrived.
Now, what's really cool about the session today is that all the songs that you played today are off this album.
Yeah.
So how do you go about doing that? What do you talk about in your songs? Like, what did you go for in writing
some
lyrics?
of the themes in the music were written on the sadder issues of her life, the tragedy of being locked away and not getting credit in her lifetime for her artwork, whether it was because she was a woman or she was also gay. So centering around those issues of like frustration and depression, and was she truly a depressed person, or was she put away unrightfully because of like someone didn't want her to succeed. But also, as I got more into her story, I realized that she was very fun-loving, and she painted colorful, beautiful things. So at some time in her life, she was very happy and thriving. And so I tried to also write love songs for Provincetown, Massachusetts, where she loved to live and thrive, and love songs, whether they were for her and a place, or her and her art, or her and her partners. And so there's all kinds of topics, and they all are inspired by Edith Lake Wilkinson, but they're also inspired by my dumb personal things too, because I'm a very selfish and vain individual.
What was the second song? I forget the name that you played.
The second song was called "You Were My Home."
That has just such a lovely melody to it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's the love song for the place of Provincetown, Massachusetts. So it kind of sounds like a love song, and it's also about springing the coop, as in escaping from the mental institution to go back to the places that you love and the places who loved you.
Mm-hmm. Now, I can't afford HBO, so
me neither.
I'm not going to be able to see it on HBO.
We're going to have to break into someone's
They're
house.
not paying you enough to do this great work that you can afford HBO.
They are not.
Well, anyway, if you don't have HBO, there's a and you live in Boulder, there's a possibility you might
they have submitted the film to the Boulder Film Festival, and we're hoping that we make it in. And if we do, that'll be March 5th through 8th.
Okay.
So
I'm going to look out for that.
Hopefully it will be there.
So can I ask you a personal question?
Please do.
Are you a John Stamos fan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why do you ask?
Well, Danielle brought us this. I want you to explain, what is this all about?
Well, I was thinking, you mentioned please bring a something to leave with us, because we like to fill our studio with fun things from the bands who play here. And I thought, well, what is fun? What says Danielle Ate the Sandwich like nothing else? And I thought, I love John Stamos. He says Danielle Ate the Sandwich like nothing else. And to take it to the next level, I photoshopped him wearing one of my band's T-shirts.
He's a fan.
These T-shirts are available, folks. These T-shirts are available, so you and your friends can look just like John Stamos.
He's a fan. He might not know it, but he's a fan.
He's a fan, yeah, whether he wants it or not.
Yeah,
he's a fan.
And he should be.
And so I thought that was just perfect, right?
Perfect.
Just subtle enough, but still self-promoting.
He looks so happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, there's a breeze blowing,
and, his hair
it might be from a fan, but it might be
so
from pure exhilaration.
My eyes go straight to his hair because it's just so impressive.
There's a nice backlight for those of you who
Yeah.
appreciate the backlight.
So-
He's glistening. He might have
he
just He might be in heaven.
It's almost
That's what
divine.
it looks like in heaven.
John
Everyone's
Stamos
wearing
and
a Danielle Ate the Sandwich t-shirt in heaven. And we all look like John Stamos, despite what my grandma says about heaven.
So thank you so much for coming in. It was so fun to listen to you.
Thank you for letting me and my fabulous band play on your show. We loved it.
You got it. Thanks. And good luck with the
Should we
documentary.
make it official?
Yeah, this is done. It's a wrap. Thank you so much. This is Second Story Garage.
Buy my CD.